Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers.
And I'm the captain.
Oh, we're playing PRS and we're using Suhr today.
It's all getting a bit naughty this afternoon. So the first of two Suhr amp demos coming from us today. The first one is the Suhr Bella. This is a pretty new amplifier. As far as I'm aware, it's not been out for very long.
Inspired by the film Twilight.
So you think? I don't think so. Okay, so what's the Bella? The Bella is described as kind of like a real pedal palette. So this is a very clean amplifier. It doesn't really even have kind of like a preamp section as such. It's very much just volume, treble, bass presence. So the idea with the Bella is it's really designed for guys that just want a pretty portable 112, loud enough to gig with, so gigging or studio kind of amplifier to use with their pedal board. It's very clean. It's probably a more American sounding amplifier than Suhr have done before. It's not really, you know, like the sort of the Badgers and the PT100s and things are very sort of Marshall sort of inspired. This is a pair of 6L6s in the power amp. There are three ECC 83s in here, or 12AX7s, depending on what you prefer to call them. But I believe only one of them is to do with the preamp. The other is to do with the effects loop. Anyway, I'll put a link to the spec on here, but it's pretty basic. What is kind of cool is it has a boost feature on it, but it's not a boost to the preamp section. Again, it's a boost to the power amp section. So the idea is you can foot switch that on and off, or you can do it from the front panel, but it just makes whatever sound you had before a little bit louder. Operates in either 44 watt mode or 22 watt mode. Has a 3-position brightness switch for you to sort of get the sound that you want.
And it just sounds fantastic.
Sounds super sweet.
You know, it reminds me of the Matchless Chieftain. If anyone's ever familiar with the Chieftain.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't think I think, was that EL34 loaded, the Chieftain?
I don't know what the glass was, but that's totally where it sits for me. It's very nice sounding.
The effects loop on the back of this amplifier has its own individual send and return levels, so regardless of what, you know, whether you're using pedals or rack units or whatever, you can dial in exactly the correct levels. And we're using, what you're going to hear is Rob's going to play a bit, I'm going to play a bit, and Rabir's going to play a bit. So the bulk of this demo is just playing. We're all using the same pedal board, so it's my pedal board, so EP Boost, Stax Master, Plimsoll, and if we use them, if you hear a chorus, it's an Arian modded chorus, and if you hear a delay, it's an MXR card.
And on the floor we've got a nice...
Oh yes.
What is it?
It's the Mr. Black Eterna reverb. So
the light is so bright in that pedal, I can't read the name.
So depending on whether you hear shimmer or not, if you hear a shimmer effect, it's coming from this pedal. Rob's not a big fan of shimmer, so his probably hasn't got it, but I do like shimmer, so I might use a little bit. And you know, you can see we may or may not change the sort of settings on the amplifier, but you'll be able to see on the camera because it's pretty clear what we're doing. So really, without further ado, I know what I meant to tell you as well. Unlike the Badgers, which we've demoed before, this is a complete hand-wired amplifier, so it's not a printed circuit board amplifier. And you know, you can debate whether or not you think this is good value or not for a hand-wired amplifier, but relatively speaking, for other American amplifiers that get imported into the UK, I think it's fairly good value because you will get change out of £2,000.
How much change?
Not a lot.
A penny?
No, about 50 quid, I think.
Oh.
But that's kind of not the point, really. It's a relative thing, isn't it? You know, relative to other boutique kind of hand-wired amplifiers, it's, you know, it's not too bad. So, nice little wood panelling here.
Yeah. Actually, it's a beautiful looking amplifier.
Yeah, really nice. I mean, really nicely finished. Nice leather handle. Celestion cream back. It's the larger magnet one, the 70 watt one in the back here.
It's a bluesy gigging dream, isn't it, really?
Just going to let Rob...
Was it very heavy when you picked it up?
No. In fact, I know exactly. It's about 25 kilos, something like that. So
okay.
20, 25 kilos. So, you know, it's like a Fender hot rod, that kind of...
Nice.
That kind of...
Let's play some tones! All right.
Get some tone. Right, up to Rabia now to get some tone.